What's the most annoying part of planning a Disney trip, besides paying for it? Getting up at 7 a.m. to book lightning lanes and dining reservations? No thanks. So why not let someone else handle all that? Royal Escapes Travel Company can book your Disney stays around the world for free. Yep, no extra cost to you. And it's not just the parks. Want to relax in Hawaii? They'll help you plan your trip to Aulani, a Disney resort and spa. Thinking about a Disney cruise? They've got that covered too. Not a Disney person? No problem. They can help with Universal vacations as well. For more information or to start planning, contact royalescapeskaren@gmail.com. From rides and restaurants to tours and all the little extras, let the team at Royal Escapes Travel Company take care of the details so you can just enjoy the magic.
This week, we're sailing off on a 4-night cruise aboard the Disney Destiny. And honestly, it was just the right mix of chill, fun, and a little fancy. We enjoyed 2 sea days, aka 2 full days to wander the ship, eat too much, and fully commit to the cruise life. Plus a stop at Castaway Cay, where we treated ourselves to a private photo shoot. Because when Disney offers you turquoise waters and perfect lighting, you say yes. Onboard highlights include beer tasting on our second sea day, hanging out in the delightfully spooky Haunted Mansion parlor, and soaking in the atmosphere as Storytellers brought the Grand Hall to life. Entertainment-wise, Disney delivered a Broadway-style Hercules show, a wickedly fun Under Her Spell, a Maleficent encounter, and a fabulously over-the-top Wretched Runway, a Corella fashion show, and a seriously tasty Pridelands Feast of the Lion King. And rounding it out, we stayed in a Concierge Family Oceanview Stateroom with Veranda, which meant great views, extra space, and just a touch of, we could get used to this. So grab a drink, find a deck chair, and join us as we share highlights, laughs, and why this Disney Destiny sailing is really a great way to spend 4 nights at sea on episode 243 of the Mickeyphile podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Mickeyphile podcast. I'm Scott, and with me, as always, is my lovely wife, Karen.
Hello, everybody.
It's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Is Hanukkah over?
It is.
Okay, so hope you had a happy Hanukkah.
Yes.
We are rounding up our pre-Christmas trip reviews. Kind of. We have one more thing we've done. We finally went to Jollywood Nights.
Successfully
last Saturday, a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
However, as of 2 days ago, that's done with for a year.
It is.
So we don't really have a lot to say about it.
No.
We did have a super cool thing happen, though. We were at the Tip Top Club, which is in the courtyard at the exit around
Tower of Terror.
Mm-hmm. And a guy in a dark red, burgundy, whatever sports coat came up with a blue name tag on.
He looked important.
At least a leader, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because he was, carrying around the thing to pick up trash and stuff.
Whose name was Ruff.
Yes. And it was RUFF.
Yeah, from Long Beach, California.
Oh, see, I didn't remember where he was from.
I did. I'm pretty sure it was Long Beach, California.
Yes.
Turns out he was the general manager of Hollywood Studios.
He was. But he was really just asking how we're enjoying it.
He was.
Yeah.
And we talked to him for, I don't know, at least 5 minutes, probably 10.
Yeah, probably closer to 10.
So that was super cool.
Yeah, that was very neat.
Yeah. So anyway, we talked to him for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, whatever it was. So,
just about how much we loved Jollywood Nights and how much it's improved every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really neat.
Unofficially, it will be returning next year for its 4th year.
Yes, unofficial.
They are very happy with it.
Yes. I think the way it's grown and the way it's developed into just a really neat event every year, it's just gotten better, and excited about it next year to see what the changes will be. Improvements.
It was a sold out event.
Yes.
It was definitely not as crowded as any of the Halloween or Christmas parties this year at Magic Kingdom.
Very much so.
Which is awesome, and I hope they keep it that way.
Yeah.
So it was very cool. The Muppet Show was awesome again.
Yes.
They've got that down now.
Mm-hmm.
It's much better than it was the first year as well.
Right.
So overall, A+, and hope it keeps getting better.
Yep.
And staying not quite so crowded.
Mm-hmm. The way they did the entertainment this year was really good.
Yeah, we were even able to go back into Galaxy's Edge. We saw Chewbacca. That was the longest line for a character I saw other than maybe Stitch.
Right.
But, so we did not get pictures with Chewbacca.
No, we were going to, though, if the line hadn't been so long.
Yeah, it was just insane.
Yeah.
And it should have been. He was in his red Life Day robes and all that. It was cool.
It was very cool.
But I wasn't going to wait in line for it.
No.
At all. So anyway, that was, there's our short review of that. There's no real point other than, it's recommended because it's gone for a year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So yeah, what we're really going to talk about is
Disney Destiny.
Is the Disney Destiny.
Yes.
So another 4-night cruise that we did.
Mm-hmm. And it was sailing number 5 of the Disney Destiny.
Yeah, 5th sailing.
Yep.
They still had a few maiden voyage items available for purchase.
Yes.
But it was well within the inaugural sailings.
Yes.
It's a beautiful ship.
Beautiful ship.
Better than, I thought. Better than the Treasure, I thought. The theming was better.
Yes.
Than the Treasure.
Yes. The theming was better.
I understand the argument for the cruise having different or less theming, the same as what the I don't want to say policy, but what the idea of a lot of the DVC resorts where they're themed but not over the top Mickey and Minnie themed.
Right.
And I understand the thought process of that when you're paying $1,000 a night for a hotel room. Do you really want Mickey looking over the bed?
True.
Also, you're spending that $1,000 a night at Disney.
Yes.
So it's a fine line. Definitely, this is more character themed.
Very much.
Than the other ships. And I liked it.
Yes.
I liked it that way a lot.
Yes. I mean, it had some subtle, things.
It did. They said that the Grand Hall was themed to Wakanda, Black Panther.
Right.
Sure.
Sure.
When you look at it, it was geometric shapes and.
Yeah, and it had like.
Yes, at around 10 o'clock when they did the transition, it became more purple than it was the rest of the day.
Right.
But it was certainly not like you walked in and went, oh, I'm in the Black Panther movie.
Right. It definitely was not like that.
Right. The same thing with the Saga restaurant, which is in the rear of the ship on the 4th and 5th decks. 2-story. It's where they do all the game shows and other shows and the
bingo and everything else.
All the bigger events.
Right.
Because it's 2 stories and it's got seating all around. And,
right.
It's really a theater more than.
Yeah, really.
It has a little bar, but it shares that with the outside of the movie theater. And so it's really more of a theater.
Yeah.
than a lounge or bar.
Right. And that was not incredible. That didn't have.
No, same thing. They said that it was themed to Wakanda because it had blue walls, but then they also said that those blue walls are picked because they're easy to do projections on.
Right.
And change the whole theming, which they did a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
So, but they do call it a 2-story family lounge.
Yes.
Okay.
I can see that. But I mean, I like the way that they have this set up in the Wish ones.
It's a great space.
It really is.
On all of them.
Yeah.
So, we were there a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much as we could have been, but we were there a few times.
Yes.
Day 1, that was Sunday, the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 week after we got on the Fantasy, we got on the Destiny.
Yes. It was a crazy couple of weeks.
It was, but it was fun.
It was.
It's a good way to knock out the year.
Yes.
So we boarded early, not as early as we'd wished, but I think we were like boarding group 5 or something like that. Supposed to be around 11:30. It was a little earlier than that, but not a lot.
Yeah.
When we not boarded, but when we got to come in through security and all that.
It was about 11:15-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had driven down from Orlando that morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun way to start the day.
Yeah.
It's about a 200-mile drive, about 3.5 hours if you don't make any stops.
Yeah.
It's really not an awful drive.
No.
Especially on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And especially leaving Disney World at about 5:30 a.m.
Right.
But we had gone to Jollywood Nights the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, had that whole rain out deal.
Yes.
So we had gotten back to the room early.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
So that was actually kind of a thank God the next day.
Yeah.
And drove down. And it wasn't a bad drive.
No, it wasn't.
You know, the car did fine.
Mm-hmm.
We made 2 stops.
Yep.
Got Burger King for breakfast at one of them.
Yes.
So it was nice.
Yeah.
We had it was an okay way to spend the time.
Mm-hmm.
And got on the ship, and we're basically, by the time we got on board, so we went to do our upgrade,
mm-hmm.
and that took half of forever.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was
kind of a disaster.
Yeah, it took an hour.
It took an hour.
And there was
which it shouldn't. Now, part of that was because there was a lot of upgrades available.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people were doing it.
Right.
There also were a lot of cast members on that cruise. As a matter of fact, the person behind us in line had the same tickets for that cruise that we did because he was also a cast member.
Yep.
Had been on the Fantasy with us the week before.
Yep.
And upgraded to Concierge, was attempting to do that again on this one.
Yes.
This one was weird. I guess because there were so many people in line or whatever, it actually cost more to upgrade
than
if you added what you had paid plus what the upgrade cost was. It cost more to upgrade than the actual advertised price of the room.
Yes.
You were paying more to get into Concierge than if you had booked it
as Concierge
even 2 days before.
Yep.
So that was weird and a slight eye-opener.
Yes.
Something to keep in mind for the future, because typically that is not the case. Typically it's going to be a little cheaper to pull off that upgrade at the port.
Yes.
Not in Fort Lauderdale for this cruise.
Right. Because previously we've done it at Fort Lauderdale on the Dream, and it was less.
Yes. But on this one, it definitely was not.
Right.
They also had somebody coming around trying to get people out of line, although they won't say that.
Right.
Giving you an estimate of what it was going to be. And they were giving you ridiculous prices, like $7,000, $8,000 for something that ended up costing about $4,000.
Right.
They were giving you the full price of the room, not because she just didn't know what she was doing.
Right.
So it was weird. And it took forever.
It was definitely pain.
They're working off paper at that point. It's a paper list. And so there's literally one, or if you're lucky, two people doing the upgrades.
Yes.
And they take a bit of time. I mean, there's paperwork involved and
right.
redoing keys and all the rest of that. So that all happened.
Yeah. I guess I don't understand as IT as Disney tries to be. I still am very confused on why they use so much paper for this. It's just talking.
How many times does my Disney experience crash?
I'm not disagreeing with that. But
yes, they try to do everything on your phone and online and all of that.
Right.
But they're not great at it. They just aren't.
Agreed.
For whatever reason, things crash all the time.
Right.
So they do this on paper.
Yeah.
Now they put it in the computer.
Right.
But, again, they couldn't upgrade our magic bands because even though they did whatever they did on the computer with it.
Right.
It didn't update.
Right.
Until we had gotten on the ship later.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, anyway, it was a very slow process. But we finally got through it. We got on board the ship. We actually went to the dining room to eat and then changed our mind and just went up to the lounge.
Yes.
And the lounge the concierge lounges on the Wish class ships have kitchens.
Yes.
At least attached to them.
Yes.
So those kitchens provide a little different level of food than on the Fantasy, the Wonder, the Dream, the Magic, those.
Right.
So we went up there. We had some little sandwiches, a little Prosecco and beer, and just chilled out because we'd been running pretty solid since about 5:30 in the morning at that point.
Yes. And what happened when we first got up there? Who was there?
Well, I mean, you act like it's a surprise. We knew that Mariana was in charge of concierge up there.
But what did she do when we got there?
She did call us by name. We had not seen her since April, and she called us by name as soon as she saw us when we walked in, which was very cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
The fact that she remembered our names was just...
This one was really neat because, so we went in there. Mariana remembered us from April.
Mm-hmm.
We went then into our room.
Mm-hmm.
And as they do, our room steward came by.
Yes.
And his name was Santanu.
Yes.
He had been our room steward on the Treasure back in March. He remembered us.
Exactly.
At one point, we were walking through on the 12th floor, the floor below ours, and through the rooms and past one of the room stewards down there. And the guy looked at me and goes, "Have you sailed on the Dream? Because I remember my families." So he was there. There were a lot of people there.
Yes, that had come over.
That had been on the Treasure or other ships, but a lot on the Treasure.
Yes.
We saw Wendell, our server from the Treasure. He was not our server at this cruise, but we did see him.
Yes.
So
he actually saw us before we saw him.
Yeah. But we saw a lot of people that we knew, which was cool because they got moved, from
other ships.
I mean, it's the new ship, so all the best people end up there, right?
Exactly.
Or a lot of the best people end up there. So, and, they have been trained on that ship at that point, having been on the Wish or the Treasure or whatever they were on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very cool. Very cool to see some familiar faces.
Yes.
We did the whole, of course, the muster call. Of course, it took forever because people don't show up. At least this time we were actually in the Walt Disney Theater, so that was nice.
That was nice.
Right? Yeah, the Walt Disney Theater.
Yeah, we were in the Walt Disney Theater.
And then we did the sail away thing. We didn't go to that this time because we had just been to it.
Right.
And leaving Fort Lauderdale, it's only the second time we've gone out of there. So we wanted to like sit on our balcony, chill out, and see the sights as we left the port.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty. It's very different than Port Canaveral, which is a weird mix of some bars and industrial shipping areas and a park. There's a lot more hotels and condos and high rises.
Yes.
As you leave Fort Lauderdale, but it's pretty leaving there.
It is.
And we were off. That night, they did Seize the Adventure. That's the Wish class opening night show. It stars Goofy as taking over the steering wheel of the ship.
And it's a cute show.
It is, but we've seen it a few times this year, so we actually skipped it.
Yes.
The second night, we also skipped. Third night, we also skipped Frozen.
Right.
Because we had literally just seen it a week before.
Yeah. We were considering going to see it to see how it's different because the technology's different.
Yeah, but we
decided
got tied up.
Yeah.
So, so the Disney Destiny, they have the Haunted Mansion parlor.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same.
Yes.
As the one on the Treasure. It's awesome. Amazing. Especially if you're a Haunted Mansion person.
Mm-hmm.
The drinks are good.
Yes.
But it's the ambiance that you go in there for.
Right. And the servers are amazing.
They are.
Yeah.
Especially John. He was a very dry Englishman.
Mm-hmm.
Who had been with the company for quite a while.
Yes.
And been on many ships. Perfect for that restaurant.
Yes.
Or for that bar.
Mm-hmm.
They have Cruella's, which is the piano bar.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of tour guides. It was like a whole travel agent, not tour guides. There was a whole travel agency on this cruise.
Yeah.
Like a whole travel agency.
Yeah, like a gigantic travel
like
agency.
30 of them.
Right.
They pretty much took that bar over every night.
Yep.
So we just skipped it again.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the one in the back that would be like the, whatever it's called, Alien Compass. That's not the right name, but the 21,000 or the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea themed bar.
Right.
On the Treasure. And this one is the Cask and Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Such a better name for a pirate bar than Beak and Barrel.
Yes. And I really liked the way they had
awesomely themed.
Yes.
Awesome.
I mean, like
theming.
Incredible details in there.
More space. The one on the Treasure was really cool, and I loved 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Mm-hmm.
But it had a periscope in the middle of it.
Right.
So you had this big column right in the middle of not right in the dead center, but in the middle of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So this was more open, more room.
Mm-hmm.
They sell chicken wings that are really good, and they were like $8 for an order of chicken wings.
Yeah. And apparently they're like the best
for
chicken wings.
And for like 10 wings.
Yeah.
Like they're cheap.
Yeah.
Burger and some other things, but the wings are kind of what they're known for.
Mm-hmm.
They're a sports bar.
Right.
So that's what they tell you. This is the place to go watch football, watch basketball.
But the theming in that one was over the top spectacular.
Yeah, spot on. It was really
amazing.
well done.
Yeah.
That is where we had our beer tasting on the second day or second sea day.
Yeah.
We were the only two people in the beer tasting.
Yes.
For some reason, now we had been told by a couple of cast members this cruise was about half full. There were about 2,000 people on board.
Mm-hmm.
It holds 4.
Right.
He told us that he had done 3 beer tastings. One of them had 6 and 2 people didn't show up. That's probably us because we had moved ours.
Right.
The other two, the one we did and the one other one, each had 2 people in it.
Yes.
So he pours a set of beers for each of the people in it, plus one for himself to show off. So we actually got an extra round to split.
Right. And
because of it.
And he did trivia to
win. He asked us questions about,
whoever won that one got that beer.
Right. Yeah. Who's the statue? What's the horn blow? Whatever.
Yeah.
So it was very fun, very informative. It's not a super expensive one. Apparently there can be up to 16 people in it.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a private beer tasting, which was actually really cool.
It was really cool. He was fun.
Yeah. He was really good.
Yeah.
He may be the best of the 3 we've been to or 4 we've been to.
Yes.
So
I think the one from the Treasure is probably the second.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Which was Periscope Pub is what
that's what it is.
Yep.
So those were very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shows.
Yes.
The Maleficent, Under Her Spell, A Maleficent Encounter.
Mm-hmm.
That was in the Saga Lounge.
Right.
So she comes out. She pulls up some people from the audience. I don't know, 3 or 4 of them.
Yes.
Basically makes you swear allegiance and that you'll look for Aurora and turn her over.
If I hadn't been so far back, I would have gone up.
Yeah. But a lot of very cool effects.
Yes.
The Maleficent on it was really good.
She was very good.
Very into the role.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she was the one for the photo shoots and for the other times where she showed up on stage for different things.
But she was superior.
Yeah, she was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
They had something which was not what we thought it was going to be, but it was actually a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
The Wretched Runway, a Cruella fashion show. That one was in the Grand Hall.
Mm-hmm.
So that was literally, they just pulled kids and adults out of the audience who were in different types of dress, whether they were princesses or whatever they were.
They wanted you to have a Cruella theme with it. So,
well, no, it didn't have to be a Cruella theme.
No.
So they actually had, hold on, let me find it here because I did find, here it is.
Yeah.
So there were 3 categories: heroically inspired. Those were a lot of princesses, but not just. There were some Spider-Man kids. There were a Nick Wilde.
Yes.
Basically just a hero's costume.
Mm-hmm.
Vibrant and vilified, that was any villains, any villain, theming, bounding, or costume. And then Cruella Couture, which was the biggest group.
Right.
A bunch of women dressed in black and white, looking like Cruella.
There was some lady that actually dyed her hair.
Yeah, there were some people that were very, very into it.
Yeah.
The Cruella on this cruise ship, I've seen in Magic Kingdom several times for the Halloween parties.
Right. She's very good.
She would have probably just finished her term for the Halloween parties right before this ship started sailing. So perfect timing.
Exactly.
She was excellent.
Yes.
Really good. The biggest thing on this ship, Hercules, a musical spectacular or whatever it was called. Disney's Hercules, anyway.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow is right.
All of the shows on all of the ships are really good. This one is the biggest production I've ever seen them do.
Yes.
The Hydra, the
muses,
the settings, the sets, all of it was just amazing.
Yeah. Hercules himself, he was excellent.
He was very good.
Yes. The muses, of course, the muses take the cake.
Yeah. Yeah. And there were 5 muses in this, not just the 3 that are in the movie.
Right.
Wow, it was really, really good. If you're going to skip a show on a Disney cruise ship, don't skip that one.
Right. It was, wow.
Yeah. Castaway Cay was just Castaway Cay. I mean, it doesn't change. It was very windy. It was cloudy. It ended up raining right as we left. It rained, and it rained hard, and it rained for a while.
Yes.
But it did not rain really while we were there. If it did, it was just before everybody came back on board.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cloudy and windy.
It did. The sun did come out for a tiny bit.
It did, but not for very long.
So, but you did surprise me.
Yeah, I got us a basically capture your moment. Didn't even know they did this.
Yeah.
But they did in Shutters. It is significantly more expensive than the capture your moment at the park, but it also wasn't a 20-minute deal.
No.
But we went down to the beach and took 53 photos is what we got from her. So it was very cool. Several locations, lots of different poses, both of us together, each of us separate around different places.
Yeah, with the ship on the background, with the island as the background.
Yeah, she got really good shots and the shots you wanted, you know.
Yeah.
Lots of water, some with the ships and the ship in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So very cool.
Yeah, it was a really neat experience. She was very good.
It was, yeah. Yeah, she was very good. Polly from Bulgaria, I believe.
Yes, and apparently a friend of ours is going to be on in January, and she was trying to schedule one, and Polly's contract's ending just before that.
So a lot of the people on this ship are, and on the Fantasy, getting ready to take vacation like in the next 6 weeks.
Right.
8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, January and February, are going on vacation, which usually is the end of a contract and then the gap in between the new one starting.
Right.
But yes, a lot of people are getting ready to leave that ship, at least temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
Meals. We were supposed to be at 1923, again in the Roy Disney. We never, ever get Walt Disney.
I know.
We've never gotten Walt Disney.
Never.
But we were supposed to be in Roy Disney. The first night, we just didn't feel like all that food.
Yeah, it's just heavy food.
And it takes a long time.
Especially in 1923, it seemed to take longer.
And it seemed like there were more things to do in the late afternoon and evening on this one.
Yes.
That we were interested in anyway.
Right.
That wasn't just trivia, karaoke, a movie.
Right.
So we skipped.
Mm-hmm.
We actually skipped the first 3 nights of dinner.
We did.
Which was supposed to be 1923.
World of
Then World of Marvel 2 nights in a row. Because World of Marvel, Pirate Night, and then World of Marvel.
Right.
The last night we had Pride Lands. So the third night, when we had skipped dinner for the third time, we went into the concierge lounge and Mariana at the desk goes, I was just talking to someone about you. And we're like, uh-oh. Dining had called to see where the guests were.
Because we hadn't been to the dining room yet.
Yeah. And she goes, well, they've been up here with us and they might come to the Lion King, which we had planned on going to the Lion King. Yeah. That's the show. On the Wish, it's Frozen. On the Treasure, it's Coco.
Mm-hmm. So we knew we were going to go to it.
So this one we were definitely going to.
Right.
There were a lot of curry foods on there because it is African themed.
Mm-hmm.
Not overly curry. It's not like Boma or Sanaa.
Right.
But it was very good food.
It was very good.
We did go. They actually set us right behind the drummer.
Yeah, which was really cool.
It was awesome. We had such a great view. And we could hear everything.
Mm-hmm.
Great show. They did all of the songs from The Lion King that you cared about.
Right.
They had, 3 drummers, a singer.
And then
and a girl
dancer.
Doing like interpretive dance. And the idea was that the singer was telling her the stories of their people.
Right.
You know, and she was a kid that would dance to the songs as he sang them. telling her the stories of their people. It was very cool. Food was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
The right amount of 10 minutes of a song, 15 minutes without, so you could order and get your food and all that stuff.
Right.
10 more minutes with songs,
Yeah, it was broken up nicely.
It was perfectly. Right to the end, it took probably an hour and a half, but it didn't feel like an hour and a half.
It didn't. Yeah, it definitely didn't feel that way.
No, it was excellent.
Mm-hmm. And the serving staff was excellent too. They were very attentive.
They were,
but not like on you.
No, and they couldn't be. I mean, they even kind of warned us at the time that once the show went, it was going to be hard to talk to them. So,
right,
order when they came by, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was very happy with that. It was a really great cruise.
Yeah. One place we didn't talk about is Sanctum.
The Sanctum, that's the lounge on the third deck, basically right when you come in. On the Wish, it's themed to Tiana.
Right.
On the Treasure, it's themed to the Jungle Cruise, Skipper's Canteen, basically kind of place.
Right.
This was themed to the Sanctum, Doctor Strange's home, even a sign on the door with his address on Beaker.
Yeah, which was cool.
Yeah, or on the wall outside.
Yeah, on the wall outside.
Artifacts. Allegedly artifacts.
Yep.
There were actually props from the movie. The actual
cape
cloak of levitation.
And the eye
in a case. Actual props from the movie is very cool.
Which that's really cool. The actual props.
They have the very special drinks, like the one that they come out and they put it on this plate and it you run your finger on it and lightning comes up, within the glass. It was really cool.
It was really cool. And then the one that the stand that levitates, the drink levitates.
So apparently all of the drinks, that's actually what they use to stir them, is what the guy was saying. It's a tool. It's not actually a prop for the drinks.
Right.
So they set it on, they mix it, and they kind of spin the glass.
Right.
Which looks really cool because it's levitating like 3/4 of an inch off the little mount. But yeah, that was very cool.
Mm-hmm.
They had some really good drinks. It was a nice place, good atmosphere, live little band every night.
Yeah.
Trivia during the day.
Right. They did drawing, like teach you how to draw characters. So it was, it was nice. That was kind of a very calm, kind of nice little area that you could go and do stuff during the day.
Yeah, but a good center of activity throughout the day, right in the middle of the ship.
Right.
So right in the busiest part of the ship.
Mm-hmm. And it was just themed perfectly, too.
Yeah. Big shopping area over 2 decks, just like all the ships, because it's Disney, and how do you not have shopping?
Exactly.
At Disney? But so Mickey's Main Sale, and then all the jewelry stores, and the little higher end place with the Pandora and the Dooney and Burke and all of that stuff in there.
And then, of course,
it's a typical Wish class Disney ship.
Mm-hmm.
Still has the same problem as all the Wish ships, which is our room was on the 13th floor. They have forward rooms of the 12th and 13th floor for concierge level.
Mm-hmm.
And only half of the elevators forward go up. So sometimes when you were trying to get to your room, you keep getting elevators that only go to the 11th floor to come and pick you up, and you keep having to find a way to get rid of those elevators so you can eventually get to one that will take you to your room.
Right.
So a couple of times we would go to the 11th floor and then get out and try to get one to go up to 12 or 13.
Yep.
I don't know what they do. I do. We fixed it that one night talking to, I can't remember his name. Carl?
Who?
The guy that came from Royal Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
Carl, right?
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah, we fixed it the one night talking to Carl. They need to do what they've done at Coronado Springs.
Right.
Which is you pick the floor
before you get on.
Outside of the elevator. Those types, like they have at Coronado.
In the tower.
Mm-hmm. That would fix the problem. You hit 13, you're going to get an elevator that goes to 13.
Right. And it's going to go directly to 13.
Is it an easy fix at this point? No.
Right.
But, it would be a fix.
It would be a fix. That way,
and probably the only viable fix.
Right. You're going to get to your floor.
Yeah. So it is a little annoying when you're trying to get back to your room.
Right.
And you're in a bit of a hurry and you just can't get an elevator that'll get you there.
Yeah.
That's really the only complaint I have about the ship. We've been on those wish classes. Now that's the 4th cruise on those 3 ships we've done. 3rd one this year.
Mm-hmm.
So getting around it was a lot easier.
Yes.
Just knowing where we were going was a lot easier.
And I enjoyed walking around the ship and getting photos of stuff just because of the theming on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just villains in the front, heroes in the back.
Yeah, the carpets on each floor had the Maleficent. It was Phantasmic, basically. So it had the Maleficent dragon, or Fantasia, I guess.
Fantasia.
But Maleficent in dragon form, and then the broom from Sorcerer Mickey or whatever. And then the carpets also, and the little mail holders on each of your doors were themed to a different hero on each floor.
Right.
So it was very cool.
It was very cool.
And, you came out, if it was Sorcerer Mickey, you knew you were in the back. If it was Maleficent Dragon, you knew you were in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool.
Yes, it was really neat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to enjoy going on it again next year.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, 1, we'll be able to do things that we didn't get to do this time. 2, we already knew the layout of the ship, but it'll be neat to look, to come back experienced onto the ship.
Right. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our cruise. Oh, we did do there is a free tour, Imagineering the Disney cruise ships.
Right.
Apparently you had to sign up for that when you did your on-ship activities.
Yeah, I never even saw it. So.
Well, I did, but I didn't know that's what it was.
Right.
So it was a tour around the ship, similar to the one we went on, the same as the one we went on with the Wish, where they point out different theming, different subtle things, the carpets, the paint colors, the artwork.
Right.
All of that type of stuff. It was very, very entertaining little 1 hour walking cruise of basically the 3rd, 4th, and 5th decks.
Right.
So it was enjoyable. We went into the Cask and Cannon while it was full of people. So that was actually funny. Him giving an explanation of different things, and you could see everybody just stop what they were doing and listen to him.
Yeah, because you wear those little things that go on your ears like they do on all the tours. So all the people in the Cask and Cannon can't hear what he's saying.
No, but because we were standing in the middle of the cruise ship, you could hear what he was saying, or in the middle of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On the back of it, Spider-Man and 3 of his little spider bots.
Yep.
So super cool. Statue in the middle in the lobby or the Grand Hall is Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool Black Panther.
It's a very cool
statue.
Yeah.
Our room, we had a big picture of Sorcerer Mickey on the wall and some drawings from Fantasia, Dancing Hippo, that kind of stuff.
It was very neat.
Yeah. So it was a really, really nice cruise.
Yeah. And then they have Cafe Merida.
They had 2 coffee shops, Cafe Megara and Cafe Merida. Just coffee shops, not as expensive as I thought.
Right.
They would be just for a cup of coffee or a latte or whatever. They did have some Irish coffees, we'll say.
Right.
Around, at least at Merida, which is where we went.
Yeah, because I got an espresso. It was $3.
Yeah. And the Castaway Club gift right now is specific to the Destiny because they're inaugural sailings. So it was a very nice, burgundy and tan bag, large.
Yes.
Tote bag, larger than the one you're getting right now on the other ships. And slightly different design, but a very cool Very cool bag.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. The lanyard you get has got a different imprint. It's not just Captain Mickey on the back. It's got the Destiny and inaugural sailings and that deal. But it was really cool. It was I have no complaints other than the elevator.
Yeah.
Which, if that's the complaint, who cares?
Right. And it's beautiful. It really is.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the theming in the Pride Lands was really neat, how they had the colors in there, the windows changed colors, which was really neat. During the show.
It is themed as a boma.
Yeah.
That might sound familiar to people.
And it was
apparently boma means stockade or gathering place.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said. So it actually makes sense that they have those wood stockades like at the beginning and end of the buffet and stuff at Boma.
Yep.
But that's what it was. Mm-hmm. And then, built around the stage where they come together and tell their stories.
Yes.
So very cool.
So highly recommend this ship.
Yeah, I liked the Treasure a lot, but the Destiny is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? Apparently this was just Disney's Hercules. It was not Disney's Hercules, a musical spectacular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least that's what the
it just says Hercules
sign on the stage said.
Yeah.
So.
But it was very good.
It was really good. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, that's going to do it for this week, I suppose. I looked at the pictures. Looks like we covered everything we pretty much did.
Yeah.
Thanks again, everybody, for supporting us, for listening. Check us out. Thanks for supporting us, as always. Make sure you tell somebody about us. Easiest way to listen. Subscribe, follow, ring the bell, whatever, depending on what podcast catcher you use. That way you won't miss the episodes when they come out. And if you want to follow us, Instagram, Mickeyphile_podcast at, Mickeyphile_podcast. Email address, Mickeyphilepodcast, all one word, @gmail.com. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.